Texas is alive with football excitement as this matchup is played here in Kyle Field. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Aggies of Texas A&M. And here come the Aggies. Hi everybody, Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit here, ready and excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. The Aggies come into this game expecting a win. I tend to agree with that. How about you, Herbie?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think you're exactly right about this. Mississippi State is going to have a tough time defending this rushing attack and this running back. It's very important that they shut him down and keep the ball out of his hands if they expect to have a chance in this game.
Let me tell you why I agree with you. Mississippi State does not have the talent up front defensively to stop their running game. Kirk, the only way they have a chance to win this game is to force turnovers. Even then, I don't think it's going to be enough for them to win.
Thanks, guys. Should be an exciting game. Now let's get down to midfield where they're ready for the coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. Walker fields it in the end zone. He's hit and got away. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. The Bulldogs line up in the Maryland I formation. Number 16 hands off right side. They'll bring him down at the 29. The back gets 3 on the carry. A second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 29. Mississippi State comes out with 2 tight ends. Weston with a takedown at the 39. A good 10 yards on the pickup. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Walker is the deep back as they line up in the I. Griffith gets it on the inside. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Weston brings him down at the 46-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that one. A second down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 46. Walker lines up in the deep back, I formation. Number 43 with a takedown at the 46. No gain. It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 46. Defense lines up in a 4-3. Number 16 drops to throw. Steps up. He passes it. Complete. Tackle at the 35-yard line. A few yards that time on the pass.
This is just a little pass to the halfback. Nothing spectacular, but it's plays like these that keep the defense off balance and drives alive.
1st and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. Texas A&M going with a 3-man front. Throws it out there, and it's incomplete. It's second down and 10 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive. Mississippi State going with 3 backs here. Little handoff, and he's taken down at the 34. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Third and 9. This is the 8th play of this drive. Texas A&M brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Fires a bullet out to the right. And it's knocked down. Almost picked off there.
Yep, if I'm the offensive coordinator upstairs, I'd mark that play down and make sure I don't throw that ball there again.
4th and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 34. Texas A&M lines up with 5 defensive backs. Back to pass. He throws it, and it's caught. Gamble brings him down at the 25. Not a bad play there.
Not at all, and if this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 10th play of this drive. The Aggies use a 4-man front here. Number 16 still has it. He lets it go, and that one's fallen incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
It's second down and 10 to go. 11th play of this drive coming up. Pro formation here. Walker on the inside handoff. A little juke. And they make the stop at the 18-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. We've got 3rd and 3 here. This is the 12th play of this drive. Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. Number 43 with a takedown at the 16. They try to play a little power football there.
Yeah, but they got outpowered.
Fourth and 1 coming up. Ball on the 16-yard line. Look for a run right up the gut. Brought down at the 14-yard line. And they kept it on the ground, and that gives them the first.
Well, this is a situation where you have to rely on the offensive line. Great execution up front. They got just enough for the first down.
It's 1st and 10. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. The Aggies line up in a 4-3. Little handoff. Smith brings him down at the 12. The running back gets 2 on the carry. It's second down and 8. 15th play of this drive coming up. The Aggies come out in a 4-3. He drops back under pressure, lets it go, complete, and it pays off. Touchdown. Lee, how about the receiving ability of that running back?
Boy, this kid can really catch the football. Did you see that touchdown catch he just had? Yo.
And he tacks on the extra point. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Mississippi State 7, Texas A&M nothing. Mississippi State to kick. Johnson and Davis back deep to return. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Davis fields it in the end zone. Flag down.
Clipping on the receiving team. After distance from the spot of the foul, first down.
They'll take over at the 13-yard line. Farmer is the deep back as they line up in the I. Little handoff. Number 98 with a takedown at the 13-yard line. Couldn't get anything out of that. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 13. The Bulldogs use a 4-man front here. They'll run the option. He laterals the ball. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Nice play by the linebacker. After a quarter of play, our score is Mississippi State 7, Texas A&M nothing. And we're ready now for the start of the second quarter. It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Mississippi State brings in their nickel package. Ferris back to throw. Fires a bullet over the middle. Swatted away. The safety comes up with a nice play.
Nice job of the safety here, sitting back and playing center field, and then seeing the ball and coming up and simply batting the ball away.
Fourth and 11 coming up. Ball on the 12. Number 10 back to return it. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 10 calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 42. They'll start this drive at the 42-yard line. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. They'll run the option. Honeycutt brings him down at the 42-yard line. Didn't get anything. Second and 10. Ball on the 42. The Aggies come out in a 4-3. Number 16 steps back to pass. Walker hangs on to it, and he's tackled at the 47. A pickup of 5. It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 47. The Aggies use a 4-man front here. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. Honeycutt knocks it away. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Fourth down and 5. Ball on the 47. They come out in a punt formation. Gentry signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 12. They'll get the ball here at the 12-yard line. Farmer lines up as a single back. Back to pass. He pumps once, picks it off. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
You know, sometimes you hear people say that defensive backs can't catch the ball very good. That's why they play defensive back instead of receiver.
Well, this guy just proved that theory wrong. He can definitely catch the football.
Yeah, there are some exceptions. I will definitely admit that.
1st and 10, ball on the 15. The Aggies come out in a 4-3.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
First and 15 now. They're inside the 20. The counter. Ball's loose. Lee with a recovery. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 18-yard line. They dodged a bullet right there, guys.
Boy, did they. That halfback has got to keep both hands on the football.
Coaches hate it when their running backs fumble the football. They are supposed to have the best hands on the football team.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 18-yard line. Mississippi State lines up in the Maryland I. They'll run the option. Laterals back. Fumbles the ball. Walker recovers a loose ball. They coughed it up, but they got it back anyway.
Well, anytime you run that option play, you got that added risk.
Because you're not only pitching the ball mid-play, you got to catch it and then hold on to it, something they didn't do very well on that last play.
3rd and long. Ball on the 22. The Aggies line up in a nickelback. He unloads it, and down he goes at the 12. A nice pass play there.
Let me tell you, the reason why this play worked was the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You got to jam him at the line and throw their timing off.
4th and 7. Ball on the 12-yard line. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. The kick is up. And it sails through the upright. Mississippi State is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. Johnson has it at the 5.
The only good thing about that return is he didn't turn the ball over. There's a lot to be said for holding on to the football.
They'll go to work at the 17-yard line.
Will start the drive at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
They come out with 4 linebackers. Ferris hands off right side. Right with a takedown at the 27-yard line. What a run.
Here they give it to the tailback and a little misdirection play, and you can see the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss. Nice play.
First and 10. Ball on the 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Aggies line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He goes downtown. And they make the stop at the 49-yard line. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield.
49-yard line.
The Bulldogs use a 4-man front here. Ferris gives it up the middle. Tackle at the 49. And they pick up 2 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball right around midfield.
49-yard line.
Mississippi State comes out in a 4-3. Back to pass. He's looking for his man. Johnson has it, and he's tackled at the 42. Nice little catch there, huh, Coach?
Yeah, that was a good call. I like that call. I like short passes. They're safe and can lead to some really good yardage.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the first down. 5th play of this drive coming up. They come out in a goal line set. Ferris drops back to pass. It falls incomplete. The big fella couldn't hang on to it that time.
No, he couldn't. I'm going to tell you exactly why. He's doing a little too much thinking out there. Sometimes you just got to go out there and have fun. That's what I tell him.
It's 4th down, a yard to go. Ball on the 42.
2-yard line.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Number 10 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Mississippi State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Number 16 drops back. He passes it. It's dropped.
The pass ball's incomplete. Walker, the intended receiver, on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20. Texas A&M going with a 3-man front. Number 16 gives it up the middle. Little shake and bake move. Gamble brings him down at the 31. And the fullback comes up with a nice run.
This is just strength on strength right here. They give it to the fullback, and he powers his way for some good yardage and another first down.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. 6 DBs in the lineup. Number 16 back to pass. Rifles this one out to the left. And it's knocked away. And the corner got in there and broke that one up. Second and 10. Ball on their own 31. The Bulldogs set up in the gun. Number 16 back to throw. He's looking. Throws it out there. I think he was feeling a lot of pressure there, guys.
I'll tell you what. He's lucky he got rid of that ball when he did, because they were coming.
Third and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Nickel defense. He drops back under heavy pressure. He throws it. Gamble with a takedown at the 39. The Aggies are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Fourth and 2. Ball on the 39. Mississippi State lining up the punt. Gentry fields it at the 26. Nothing doing on that return. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
They use 4 linebackers.
Put hot! Put hot! Put hot!
Sheds that one. And down he goes at the 33-yard line. Texas A&M takes a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 33.
33
They come out in a nickel. Drops back to pass. He lets it go. It's intercepted. And that was their second interception of the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36. Mississippi State in a 5-wide set. Number 16 drops to throw. Lets it go. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 42. The Bulldogs call for a timeout. And that was their first timeout. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 42. Mississippi State comes out in the shotgun. He's in trouble. Jenkins drops it. That one's just too hot to handle.
Yeah, the quarterback might want to think about taking a little bit off his passes in those situations.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Bulldogs with a stacked backfield. Back to pass. Looking, rolling out to the right side. Complete. Weston brings him down at the 38-yard line. Mississippi State calls a timeout. That was their second timeout. 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Bulldogs go with the I formation. Number 16 drops back to pass. Lets it fly. Takes off a tackle. That INT puts them in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big Mo on their side.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Texas A&M comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. He drops back. He steps up. Here comes the pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Boy, they got some major heat on the quarterback that time.
Well, that's the whole goal of the defense. They're going to attack him by bringing multiple looks and blitzing from the linebackers in the secondary to try to confuse him.
Drops back to pass. He guns it to the left. And it's incomplete. And there was a lot of pressure on the quarterback there.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's why his pass was off.
3rd and 12 coming up on this one. Ball on the 35. Mississippi State lines up in a dime defense here. Harris steps back to pass. Looks, steps up, fires across the middle. Tipped away. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Mississippi State 10, Texas A&M nothing. Mississippi State will be kicking off to start the second half. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Davis has it at the 5. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Mississippi State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He's under pressure. And it's caught. Morgan with a takedown at the 35. And a nice catch by the wideout that time. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. The Bulldogs line up in a 4-3. It's past the tackler. That was a great call.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
First and 10, ball on the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. He unloads it. Complete. He dove for that one.
You know, guys, that takes a lot of concentration to stretch out like that and make the catch.
Second and 1, ball on the 44-yard line.
44-yard line.
They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Back to pass, under pressure. He's looking for his man. Farmer makes the catch. Number 98 brings him down at the 34-yard line. They threw the tailback that time for a nice little pickup. First and 10, ball on the 34. Ferris comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He passes it. Taylor with a catch. And he's taken down at the 15. Not a bad play there.
Not at all. And if this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
It's first and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. Texas A&M lines up with 3 receivers. And it falls incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't quite hang on to that.
Incomplete pass. Murphy, the intended receiver, on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. 7th play of this drive coming up. Texas A&M comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Ferris drops back, throws it out there, incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
Third down and 10 coming up. 8th play of this drive coming up.
15-yard line.
Mississippi State lines up in a dime defense here. Ferris back to throw. He throws it, and it's incomplete. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Well, Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
It's 4th down and 10 yards to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. They'll call on the field goal unit here.
Lined up for the field goal.
It's up, and it is good. Texas A&M ready to kick this one off. Walker and number 10 back ready to return. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 10 takes it at the 4.
Kickoff return 15 yards. Number 10 on the return.
They'll go to work at the 19-yard line. The Aggies come out in a 34 defense. He lets it go. Number 10 drops the ball. He couldn't hang on to that one, guys.
Well, I can't blame him for dropping that one. Did you see how hard that ball was thrown? Wow!
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 19. Mississippi State comes out with an I formation. Number 16 running the option. Tries to do. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play. 3rd and 1, ball on their own 28. Walker lines up in a deep back, I formation. They hand it off. Gamble with a takedown at the 29-yard line. They don't pick up the first on that play.
Brad, that defense is saying, not so fast, my friend. You're not going to run that ball that easy.
It is 4th down and inches. Ball on their own 29. The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Gentry signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 34. They'll take over at the 34-yard line. They come out with 4 linebackers. They'll run the option. Wallace brings him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. They come out with 4 linebackers. Farmer runs a counter. He's at midfield to the 40. Can't wrap him up. Wright with a takedown at the 24. And the tailback almost broke it there.
I tell you what, I run the same counter play again. Right here, right here. This defense is not ready for it, and they probably won't be ready for it now.
Here it is again. First and 10, ball on the 24-yard line. Texas A&M sets up in the I. They hand it off. He jukes. They'll bring him down at the 9. That was a nice run.
Boy, he did a nice job of keeping his feet moving. Good, solid run.
They're lining up in the 5-2. Ferris with a nice play fake. Lets it go. And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
They'll throw the flag, and he tacks on the extra point.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty to repeat the try.
And he misses the extra point. That field goal is worth seeing again. Texas A&M is ready to kick it away. Walker and number 10 set to return. Kicks it off. Walker takes it from the 6.
Kickoff return 24 yards. Walker on the return.
They'll start this drive at the 29. Texas A&M lines up defensively in a 4-3. Brought down at the 30. 1 yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 30. Walker is the deep back as they line up in the I. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. And he dropped it.
The pass ball's incomplete. Jenkins, the intended receiver, on the play.
Third and 9. Ball on their own 30. The Bulldogs have 5 receivers on this play. Back to pass. Looking. He unloads it. And that one's fallen incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Fourth down and 9. Ball on the 30. Mississippi State lining up the punt. Gentry calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 37-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 37. Texas A&M lines up in a shotgun set. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 36. The Bulldogs put 4 men up front. Here's a pitch left side. And he's tackled at the 48. Coach, he picked up a few on that one before they got to him.
This was a well-executed running play, Brad.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Aggies set up in the gun. He's looking for his man. Taylor hangs on to it. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Texas A&M.
And we're ready to start quarter number 4. It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 44. 4-man front by the defense. Ferris back to pass. He passes it. Swatted away. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 44. Texas A&M lines up in a goal line set. Ferris gives it up the middle. He jukes him. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line. That's now 100 yards rushing on the day.
Brad, that's just hard-nosed running, and it gives him another solid day at the ballpark.
First and 10. Ball on the 29. Mississippi State lines up defensively in a 3-4. Tackle at the 24-yard line. A 5-yard gain. Second and 5 coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. Nickel defense. Ferris drops back to pass. Throws it out there with the interception. That is INT number 2 for the guy, Lee.
Yo, I'd say he's doing a pretty good job of covering his man out there.
First and 10. Ball on their own 20. The Bulldogs line up in an I formation. Number 16 gives it up the middle, and he's tackled at the 22-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 22. Texas A&M comes out in a 4-3. Number 16 fakes a handoff. He throws it. Davis brings him down at the 33. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, but let me tell you the reason why this play worked. The defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and he made them pay right there.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 33. 4-3 defense. Number 16 gives it up the middle. He's to the 40. Number 48 with a takedown at the 45.
I think this offensive line is getting better and better as the game goes along.
And, Coach, I'll tell you what, I think they're killing the will of this defense. And I don't think they're done just yet.
Let's take another look at that run. First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Aggies line up in a 3-4. On the ground, up the middle. Missed tackle to the 40. Gamble brings him down at the 29-yard line.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
First and long, ball on their own 35. Texas A&M comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He drops back under heavy pressure. He lets it go, and it's caught. Davis with a takedown at the 35-yard line. The defense came with a blitz that time.
Yeah, but when you blitz a quarterback that is smart as this guy, you got to blitz him late, and you got to change your defense late. Right, Kirk?
That's exactly right. Let's see if they begin to pick up what we're seeing here. Just a little bit of a cat and mouse game out there.
First and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Mississippi State sets up in the eye. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. A great defensive effort there.
And let me tell you, the key to that play was right there in the defensive line. They tied this offensive line up and allowed their linebackers to come up and make a big play.
Lee, I agree with you. We always talk about the linebackers and safeties, but credit the big guys up front for that play.
Second down and 12. 7th play of this drive coming up. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Drops back to pass. Lets it go. Picked off. There's a missed tackle. Let's look at that one again.
Oh, this is a textbook interception. Watch how he jumps to catch the ball at its highest point. That's exactly how they teach you to do it.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 35. Defense lines up in a 4-3. Lets it fly. Batted away. The linebacker managed to break that one up. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. The Aggies set up in the gun. Ferris drops to throw. Ball, bats it down. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 35. Mississippi State lines up with 5 defensive backs. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Complete. And down he goes at the 48-yard line. Oh, my, that long gain gives him a first down, Coach.
A first down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on 3rd and long will open up your offense a little bit more on 1st and 2nd. Let's see what they do from here.
And that was out of reach for his tight end. And 2nd down and 10 to go. 6th play of this drive coming up. They use 4 linebackers. They'll run the option. He makes a pitch. Banks brings him down for a loss. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
He drops back. Guns it across the middle. Incomplete pass. Big hit there to jar the ball loose.
Did he get a shot there or what? I don't think anybody could have held on to the ball after a hit like that.
Fourth down, 11. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Aggies line up with 4 wideouts. Ferris back to throw. He unloads it. Thomas has it. Number 20 brings him down at the 40-yard line. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
They'll go to work at the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line with their jumbo package. On the ground, up the middle. Number 43 with a recovery. This fumble could really come back to haunt them.
I'd say it's haunting them right now.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Aggies line up in an I formation. Ferris back to pass. He's looking for his man, and it's caught. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
Drops back to pass. He guns it to the right. Tipped away. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Mississippi State lines up in a dime defense here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He passes it. Complete. Brought down at the 25-yard line. That's a good 9-yard gain. Ferris drops back to pass. Rifles it right side. Off his hands. Incomplete.
Johnson, the intended receiver, on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. The Bulldogs line up in a 4-3. Ferris with a nice play fake. And it's caught. Banks with a takedown at the 12-yard line. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw, plus a nice catch, and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
Deep pass down the left side. Well, he was looking to the end zone on that one.
I'll tell you what, the defense was not about to let him score there.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Mississippi State going with a three-man front. The counter. Morgan brings him down at the 2-yard line. They get about 10 yards on that play. He drops back. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Couldn't find his man in the end zone there.
You know, as a quarterback, I can tell you that the defense is always tougher down in the end zone.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. Touchdown. How about that run?
The fullback does a great job here of powering that one in for the score.
Little handoff. Number 53 with a takedown at the 2-yard line.
Great stop there by the defense, stopping that run.
Yeah, you know, you just gave up a touchdown, and you know they're going to go for 2. Great job of recovering and not allowing them to get that extra 2 points.
Texas A&M ready to kick this one off. Number 10, and Walker deep to return. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 10 fields it in the end zone. Spin move.
The guys did a nice job of staying in their lanes and playing their assignments.
Yeah, I would have stayed in the end zone on that one. Did you see how those kids were flying down there? Whew!
They'll take over at the 15. Walker lines up in the deep back, I formation. Number 16 drops to throw. He steps up, throws it out there. Davis brings him down at the 42-yard line. Mississippi State takes a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. First and 10, ball on the 42-yard line. Mississippi State comes to the line with 3 wide. Number 16 drops back. He throws it. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. Let's take another look at that pass. It's first and 10, ball on the 37-yard line. The Aggies bring in their dime package. Back to pass. He's looking. He's in trouble. He lets it go. Complete. And he's taken down at the 21. Mississippi State calls a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. First and 10, ball on the 21-yard line. The Bulldogs go with the I formation. Drops back to pass. Lets it go. Number 15 makes the catch. Davis with a takedown at the 7-yard line. He drops back, fakes the spike, looking to throw it. Rifles it over the middle. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
Walker gets the carry. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Mississippi State 18, Texas A&M 15. Mississippi State is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick. Johnson takes it at the 8. They'll start this drive at the 31-yard line. Ferris with 3 wide receivers.
Set. Put hot. Put hot. Put hot. Put hot.
Ferris back to throw. Steps up. Lets it fly. Farmer with a catch. The offense calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45. The Aggies come out in the ace formation. Ferris drops back to pass. Looking. He wants it all, going long. Caught out of bounds and incomplete.
Great effort here by the wideout, but you know what? The quarterback was off just enough to cause that incompletion.
Second and 10. Ball on the 45. The Bulldogs come out in a 34 defense.
Set. Put hot. Put hot. Put.
Ferris steps back to pass. He unloads it. And it's incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 45. The Aggies set up in the gun.
Put hot. Put hot.
Ferris back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Going deep. Incomplete pass. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
Fourth and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 45. Going with the shotgun here.
Set. Put hot. Put hot. Put.
Back to pass. Looks. He steps up. He's looking deep down the left side. And it's caught. Morgan brings him down at the 16-yard line. And this one's all wrapped up. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Yo, this was a spectacular football game. Mississippi State played a great game out there. Time and time again, they were faced with a challenge, and every time they had the answer. This was a gutsy performance by these kids, and they should be proud of this victory.
Folks, thanks for tuning into this game. Our final score, Mississippi State 18, Texas A&M 15. So for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.